That's Sharingan. Yo, what up, bros? Today I'm going to be unboxing the Elgato Stream Deck. Warning, may contain traces of awesome. Okay, that was a very uncool slash. Let me try that again. Wait, what? Oh, it opened from the top. And this is what the box looks like. So here I am, breaking up the seal. There we go, and that side as well. Perfect for, that's Elgato, that's Sharingan, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, XSplit, Streamlabs, Mixer, I don't know what that is. Let me know if you know what that is. TS. 15 buttons. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Of course, it's not set up yet, so it's not lit up, so you can't see the logos. But I think the logos are customizable. Oof, this is weird. How do I take this out? There's a quick start guide, which is pretty thick. Let's put that aside for now. This is the actual Stream Deck by itself. I've heard that it works, it feels a lot better to have it on the stand that it comes with. But I'll tell you what, it feels nice and it's pretty solid. It's got some weight to it. Okay, so that's the USB plug there. So it's not wireless, it's definitely plugged in. And this is the stand that it comes in with the adjustable heights. So 1, 2, 3, 4, right there. And I wonder what this is. Anyway, we'll find out once I put it on, I guess. Okay, well, let's try it out. So I've downloaded the software based on the quick start guide, which tells you to go to the Elgato website. And software looks like this. So basically it'll tell you to program each of the buttons. So after you plug in the Stream Deck, that middle button, if you press it, it actually takes you to the website on your PC. The other buttons don't work until you program them, which is what I'm going to start doing now. So this is the Elgato Stream Deck software, and there are a bunch of presets already. So you can, I've just dragged a few from the side here into the main Stream Deck board right here. So you can see all the icons showing up now. One of the things I do like about this is that you can actually quite nicely customize your buttons. You can actually change the icons and so on, but these are all the preset icons. You can actually change also the wording, the description of each of the icons. It's pretty simple. You just go to the title there and type in whatever you want that to be named, like this. Okay, and it pretty much shows up straight away on the Stream Deck. The presets over here are actually tied to the individual programs that you might already have installed and you've been using for your streaming. So for example, if you've been using Streamlabs OBS like me, then it would integrate very well. So these are all the preset functions you can use. You can actually define your own as well. Just click more options and more actions, and you'll be able to set your own type of function on the keypad. Now, so just to demonstrate how convenient this is what I've done is I've taken Mixer Audio and I dragged it over here and I just called it mic. And what I've decided to make that do is basically just have the mic muted when I click that button. Now it will ask you to launch Streamlabs OBS because it is a Streamlabs OBS only function. So I'm gonna boot up my Streamlabs OBS now. While we're waiting, make sure you subscribe to my channel for openings. Alright, so in my Streamlabs OBS, you can see that my microphone is picking up the sound of my audio. And basically, if you go back now to the Stream Deck, it will say, well, basically you don't need, the message about opening Streamlabs is gone now. And it will ask you where you want, or which of the audio sources you want it to interact with. So for example here, I want microphone, so that when I click the button here just once, Okay, so it looks like the mic is off. And I go over here and you can see the microphone is actually muted there, so it doesn't detect the audio anymore. Okay, so you can see the mute icon there. And with the click of a button, again on the Stream Deck, and it's back. Now, other things I use on this program myself, the control center, which is useful if you have a Elgato key light, for example, like this one, or that one. Okay, so with the click of a button, I've set it to turn on, and now it's on. Okay, so just a click of a button and everything goes off. You can also set different intensities, brightness. You can see the rest of my desk going brighter and not as bright because the light is actually flickering as I press the button. And you can set it to go up in increments as well. So this is a 10% increment. If every time I press it, it goes brighter. So many functionality. Some you can actually customize on your own. But one of the most useful ones I find is going to be the change of scenes. So if you've got multiple scenes set up, for example, you've got a BRB screen when you need to, hit the toilet real quick. So what you do is you just press this button or this button, whichever scene you've set it to. So go back to your software there. So scene, I've gone for the BRB screen there, and the other button will go to, so let's say just the streaming, something like that. So then on my Streamlabs OBS software here, with the click of a button, it goes straight to the screen capture and back to the BRB screen. So at the click of a button, it may in fact reduce your overall CPU usage here. So if you look at my Streamlabs CPU usage, I've got it minimized in my taskbar. It's gone down to about 18%, whereas if I have it maximized, or rather windowed, right, it's gone up to about 21%. So actually the Stream Deck, if used properly, can help you reduce your CPU usage as well. So for those who have limited CPU for streaming can be heavily demanding. This can be quite helpful. And so you can use the Stream Deck with other programs, for example, the voice mod. I've actually got the voice mod as well. So a lot of options here. We can change the voice using this. But you'll need to make sure you have actually got that program, so the one that's listed in the category installed. So Twitch Studio is a funny one. So I didn't actually know Twitch had its own streaming software until now, but these are the ones that are tied to the Twitch Studio. So this would replace Streamlabs OBS if that's what you're using to stream. YouTube isn't its own streaming software. YouTube is actually functions taken. If you sign in with a YouTube account, you'll interact with the viewer count, so that's one of the options, and chat message. So if you click the click of a button will allow you to automatically send a preloaded response to your chat. Others that I haven't tried yet, like OBS Studio, which is similar to Streamlabs OBS. Game Capture, that's another program if you need to save any gameplay. Twitter, soundboards. Now that I've nearly filled up my Stream Deck, there is actually a way to make folders. So one of the main decisions of why I chose the regular size as opposed to the mini or the extra large is that if you really needed all the functions, like a lot more buttons, you can actually create folders. So all you have to do, move to folder, and there you have it. Okay, so you drag, hold, and then drop. So that's how that works. If you don't hold, it will just swap position with that icon instead. So drag, hold. So if this is lights, my lights folder, then I just click that button, and there's my lights again. So I just click that and turns everything off again, and that's the return, that's the back. So you can actually also have subfolders. I haven't tested how many subfolders you can have. So if you go in here and then create another folder, move to folder, and then move to folder, move to folder. I wonder how many folders I can actually have, so let's have a look. Okay, so yeah, press. Okay, well there you have it. There can be quite a few, I guess. I'm not sure what the software limitations are, but at this stage, let's just call it an unlimited number of folders. This one here that I've programmed is the play and pause button. Very simple, very straightforward. If you've got music you like to play in the background for your stream, so I've got just a normal music program here. The click of that button, so right now it's playing, but the click of that button, and it's stopped. And click it again. So I don't need to look all over my screen for that play button anymore with this in hand. But of course, a lot of keyboards may already have this incorporated. So in my keyboard, I actually do already have that incorporated. But it just looks neater to have it all in one place. Now, one last thing that I do like about the Elgato Stream Deck is this little notch here. It feels like a keyboard, is that you can always orientate yourself by feeling. Instead of having to look for the button, you can just feel for the notch and go, yep, that's the center of my board, left to right, top, bottom. In terms of direction, you can just gauge it by feeling the notch. Unfortunately, the notch actually blocks out the text, so that's why I'd have this one without this button without a text. If I were to swap it with the mic text, you can't actually read that mic. It says miss, but actually it's meant to be mic because of the way the notch is placed. So that's probably the only thing aesthetically that I have a problem with, and the rest of it you can actually create your own sort of artwork for the buttons. And it says here you just need 72 pixels by 72 pixels of JPG, JPEG or PNG files to achieve the best results. Now, thanks for watching the video, guys. If you like the content, hit the like button. If you've got any questions, welcome to leave a comment in the comments section below. And if you're a gamer or a streamer like me, you're welcome to hit the subscribe button or smash it.